Hi there, this is Victoria, creator of Hope Seeds. I'm trying something new. I'm not usually super comfortable getting on camera and talking, and I have a lot of reasons for that, but this is me just imagining I'm sitting down with you and we're chatting over a cup of coffee, and a way for you to get to know me a little better. I think one thing I wanted to talk about a little is just why I created Hope Seeds. It's been really going in the back of my mind lately. It's April and Sexual Assault Awareness Month and Child Abuse Prevention Month, and both of those are very personal topics to me and have really, in fact, shaped why I do what I do and why I share things on my platform. And those can be really hard subjects to talk about, and even for me, sometimes someone can ask me just a random question about my channel, and I'll get a little emotional and just a flood of emotion, and sometimes I'm not always expecting that. So I tell stories on my channel because I believe everyone has a story to tell. I often am drawn since a child to fairy tales, but after my trauma and abuse, I found it cathartic to tell stories. And one thing I think that some of the strange and magical or wonderful or sometimes really bad things that happen in fairy tales are just ordinary people making sense of what happens in life. And I love that got passed down, and every storyteller put their own spin or experience into that story. So that's what I do with Hope Seeds. A lot of my stories, I do purposely try to keep them lighthearted, very family friendly. For a long time, I was kind of told what I was doing was for children, but I really think what I do applies to adults, and especially women who have been through some sort of trauma, and I think I can make a connection, and it's just that cathartic release you can get through art and just simply saying, this is my story, and feeling heard.